when it comes to this game, y'all can scream all you want. Scream all you want. Look at it's not Spider-Man 2. All the Xbox. It's not Spider-Man 2 though. Lucas, it's a 10-hour game. Lucas, you have to buy the Ultimate Edition. You can say whatever you want, bruh. Say whatever you want. This game looks fire. This game looks fire. Let's get that. Let's get it up. I'm going to upgrade my internet just so we can play this in 4K. Just so we can play this in 4K. The game looks fire.
Helix 2 going down. Helix 2 is going down. Brace. Helix 2 is down. No casualties. Payload compromised. Response team dispatched. Sit tight, Helix 2.
Pete, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to.
It's okay. We got this. Just need to contain it before...
This thing looks beautiful. Freaking
Before that
beautiful.
happens.
Hello, tiny spiders.
Rhino time.
You're not gonna keep pushing people around, Alexi.
This is going to be fun. Y'all see this? This is like Spider-Man 2. This is like, honestly, this is like every Electro fight. Every Electro fight, you have to, not Electro, a Rhino fight. Cat lands, right? And what happens is, Rhino hits Cat, and then it's, Peter goes, Cat!
We're too late. That makes 2 major technology heists in 2 days.
That leaves one question. Where's Rhino?
Cat!
Oh, I remember the memories. The memories. Yes.
Oh boy, Spidey fans.
And then you had Stanley, R.I.P. You had Stanley narrating it. Do you understand? This was the epitome of superhero games. This was it. Just so good. So good.
Hey, in the future, just keep it time, man. No more breakouts.
Bruh, I cannot wait to play this game. And here's the thing. I want to cover this on my animation channel. I'm going to cover it here as well. Because I know I've been slacking on my animation channel. But I want to cover it here as well. There's, if you look at this, if you really analyze the footage, there is so much going on. There's so much going on. Do you hear what I'm saying when it comes to Spider-Man? Okay, when it comes to Peter and Miles. Like when it starts off, right? Look at that. Look, just that frame right there tells you everything you need to know. This frame right here, I just paused it on a random frame. Tells you everything you need to know. Look at Peter's entrance. Look at Miles' entrance. Miles is literally sliding down a wall, bruh. He is sliding down a wall. Make sure the camera, come on. Focus camera. Focus camera. God, dog. Miles is sliding down a wall as Peter, shoom, lands like that. Look at his landing, bro. Miles is sliding down as Peter just, bam. One hand, right? One hand. Miles got his whole body on the wall, just still sliding as Peter comes in like an OG. Right? Look, even with that, right? Look, Peter, now he has 2 hands off the wall. He's just sticking with his feet on there, right? Bam, let me get this. Miles, I can smell like the mustiness coming from his suit, just out of just absolute just trepidation and fear. Just the anxiety. I can taste the anxiety. It's palpable. Right? His hand, his face is, look at his hand, look at the hand placement, right? You know how Spider-Man usually has like on a, I don't know, a hard surface? Let me see if I can do, there we go. A hard surface, right? Miles' hand is like this. He's gripping for his damn life, bro. He's gripping for his damn life. Anytime you see Spider-Man, his hands usually like it's the fingertips, right? Because that's where it sticks. It's fingertips. This fool got his whole hand on the wall, his whole hand, and even with him, shooting out a web line, he shoots out one web line, and as his body is so close to the wall, just there's so much going on here from an animation standpoint and character development standpoint. Because look how he leans into his arm, right? Peter's all out. All out. Miles is stuck to the wall, just like, I hope this makes it, but I don't want to die. I don't want to die. So great. Great stuff.
Helix 2 is going down.
Just the detail is great.
Helix 2 is down. No casualties. Payload compromised. Response team dispatched.
Even so I couldn't help it, but I was going over the landing. Look at the landing. I want people to see just the landing. You can see even see the landing. Look at Peter's pose, right? Look at Miles' pose. He's trying to mimic him, right? A little bit. He's trying, got his hands up, trying to mimic him. But look at Peter's landing. One hand, right? And then the hand out. Where Miles goes complete hands, both hands to the ground. The animation is a little funky there, right? Because it slows down. See, you look at the spacing, boom, and then it just slows down at the end. The spacing on that they need to tweak that from an animation standpoint. But look at his posing. Like he almost smacks his head down to the ground. He almost smacks his head down into the ground. Peter's bam landing, right? Knows how to control himself. Miles almost hits his head into the ground, bro. And that's with both hands on the ground. And he doesn't have a good spider pose. Like, come on, Miles. Come on. We gotta work on your spider posing. They gotta have better spider posing. Hopefully there's like a clip in the game where like Peter is showing him like spider poses. Okay, so this is a classic pose that I hit usually. Is this one, right? It's usually this one. So the hand is right here. Fist is right there. The crowd goes wild. They love it. They love it.
Sit tight, Helix 2.
Pete, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to.
It's okay. We got this. Just need to contain it before...
And did anyone catch that? Did anyone catch that? Look at that. Did anyone catch that? He has the Spider-Man suit on, but you can still say he's still wet between the ears, because once he hears that big old sound coming from the containment, it's subtle, but he reaches his hand out to Peter. Look, he reaches his hand out to Peter. Do you see that? He's like, hey Peter, right? Even his eyes change, actually. His lenses change with the noise once he hears it.
Just need to contain it before...
Right? His head goes up. Where Peter's is down to the right, like, what is that? His goes up and over. Look, right? Here's something, alerts him, and then it's more, right? More of, what is that? And over, where Peter's like, what is this? What is this now? Even, it's just subtle stuff, like even with the animation. Just look at, right? Eyes. He hears the noise. Boom. Lenses go down, like, what? Where Miles is more, what? Great stuff with the handover.
Before that happens...
This is what sells it. This is what really sells it for me. Right here. This right here. Notice, because look, it sells it so good. Because watch Peter's reaction and then watch Miles' reaction. Peter, his little head thing is like, oh boy. Oh, here we go. Here we go again. Where Miles, I would argue that Miles, him taking that step.
Hello, tiny spider.
It's almost as if, if he needs to flee, he's making room for it. Where Peter is stepping back in order to prepare for the fight. You know, the head is like, it reminds me of the Hulk scene. Right? That, right? I have to, really? Do I have to? And then he gets prepared. That's what this reminds me of. Watch Peter's head.
Hello, tiny spider.
There's just like, oh, God dang it. Right? It's like, not again. Goodness. Like, that sells it. That little head, whoever did, I don't know if this is, I'm sure this is probably mocapped. But whoever, that is beautiful character animation. Just beautiful right there. Just a little head sells the whole, what he's thinking. It's just, and then the step back, right? He's stepping back because, you know, Rhino's not to be messed with, but the head nod is like, this is something, it's just ad nauseum. Something that I've faced this too many times before. Where Miles, he's very slow sidestepping. He's just, okay, just want to make room in case I need to book it.
Hello, tiny spider.
But also at the same time, he wants, I guess it seems like he wants to stand on his own. Like, hey, I'm Spider-Man 2.
Hello, tiny spider.
Right? Because he doesn't fully face him. Right? Where Peter's mainly facing where if you look at Miles' body language, his feet are angled this way. Right? His torso may be up here, but his body really wants to leave. I could, of course, just be reading too much into this from an animation perspective. But I'm just saying, if you look at his feet are angled this way, where his body, his upper torso, even his torso is facing this way. The only thing that's facing this way is really his head. Really great stuff. Really great stuff. And then one thing that I love is that this, not this,
In the future,
this part right here
just keep trying, man.
that comes up. Where Rhino gets the jump on him, right? He does get the jump on him. Bam! Smashes him into the ground. He does get the jump on him, showing his experience. I don't remember Rhino getting the jump on Peter. I don't think so. But he gets the jump on him. And then the second punch. You want to know what I really wish they could have done? I really wish they would have had a crater right here. I really wish. Hopefully they add that maybe post. I really wish they would add a crater. Because, I mean, that's rock, bam, right? You get all this debris and dust coming. You know there has to be some type of impact or some type of crater. And then you get to this clean wall. I'm just like, oh, could they just please add some type of effect or some crater or just something that shows that, hey, there's damage to the ground? Because it kills me seeing this fresh ground after seeing him pound him into the ground. It kills me. All this is great. All of this is great, bro. Just all of it is. It's just great. It's just great. Then what's the next one? Go. Whee. Love it.
Let's go! Hey, Pete.
Great
Headed your
stuff.
way. Did I miss the convoy?
Not yet. Oops. Now, do I expect to have a variety of swing animations, like a plethora of swing animations? I'm not really expecting that. But what they have right here, you can tell, right? He's new, but he's having fun. He's not as precise as Peter. His arms are flailing a little more, right? It's more of a, it reminds me of the Buzz Lightyear saying. No, what was it? The Woody saying. He's not flying. He's falling with style, right? he's not really web swinging. He's swinging with style. He's falling with style. We'll say that. I'm loving every second. Even the background.
Hey, Pete.
Look, it's just
Headed your way. Did I miss the convoy?
Not yet.
so nice.
Still securing
So
a couple
great.
inmates.
Police
So
aren't
great.
taking any chances, especially not with our guest of honor.
Getting a lot of interference here.
One of those guys who helped Doc Ock is in there?
Think so. Could be Vulture, could be Scorpion, could be
They're definitely not having
someone bigger. Okay, we got a problem. Pull back, Miles. Let me take.
I got this, Pete.
And here's the thing. I love how it's something so small, right? It seems like the cord's about to break. I'm thinking in my head, it's like, yo, what's Peter, what is he freaking out about, right? What are you tripping? It's just a cord, web the cord, you should be good to go. But because of his experience, he knows that it's not that simple.
Miles, let me take.
I got this,
Right?
Pete. Don't worry.
Oh, no!
That by him now adding weight to the cord with that weak-ass web line he shot out, I don't know what he expected that to hold.
It's secure.
You're drifting Helix 2. We have a weight imbalance.
Weight imbalance, that's what they said. This was about to die.
Rudder's unresponsive.
Great stuff, man. Great stuff. Just all of this is great stuff. I'd like to see that again. It's just too good, man. It's just too good. Bro, I cannot wait.
Let's go.
Cannot
Hey, Pete.
wait.
Headed your way. Did I miss the convoy?
Not yet. They're still securing a couple inmates.
Police aren't
Man,
taking
that's
any
what we
chances, especially not with our guest of honor.
Getting a lot of interference here.
One of those guys who helped Doc Ock is in there?
Just great stuff, man.
Skanky said the app's blowing up.
Great.
City definitely needs a Spider-Man.
If you look on the side, my car's gone. Can't find my pigeons, so we're gonna have pigeons. I don't have a problem with that. Ice breaking my crane. I have no idea what that's about. I don't have a problem with the pigeons. I don't have a problem with any of this. When it comes to this game, I'm gonna do every side mission and everything. I'm gonna try my best to 100% it.
Patrol for a while. Looks like Teo's bodega was robbed. Hope I can help. Should probably call Genki when I get there. What these dudes?
I love that. I don't know if anyone notices that, but
Should probably
watch
call
how he
Genki when I
flails
get
his
there.
arm, right? Like, he flails his arm, just, like, he doesn't even know how to control his own power. Just great stuff. Just great
When I
stuff.
get there.
Right?
Why would these dudes go to a power station?
Just great stuff. Even out the regular web zip, the zip over, right? Like the backflip. Great. It's just
There's my way
nicely
in.
done. Nicely done. I love how he moves. Like you can tell it's more of a younger
Now for the
younger
breaker.
version because the moves are a lot more
For real this
flashier.
time. Let's get out of here, Spider-Man.
But then a cat named Spider-Man.
Hey, man.
That transition, bruh, is so smooth.
Power restored. Bankai stopped. Spider-Man the cat saved.
All in a day's great work.
Spider-Man, the cat saved.
Maybe we can get leads on who we're dealing with.
Spider-Man?
Call you soon.
I don't know how much the cat liked that spin, and that tumble.
Hey, Teo. Got a surprise for you.
Oh, yeah? What's that? Spider-Man! Oh! Did
Named
you
his
have an
cat
adventure?
Spider-Man. Good stuff. Such
You
good
almost gave
stuff.
Daddy a heart attack. Oh, yes, you did.
I think we don't need any more
yes,
footage,
you
though.
Did.
I think we're good. I think that's it.
Good work, other Spider-Man.
Good work, other Spider-Man.
Thanks.
Yeah. Of course.
Other Spider-Man. So
You
good.
ready to swing, Spider-Cat?
You two look great.
Spider-Cat. I wasn't sold on this. I was like, that's pretty cute. That's pretty. I was adorable. Wasn't really sold on this until they ended it.
Get out there and stop some crimes, you two.
That's what got me, bruh. They got the cat doing. They involved the cat in combat. Are you joking me? That That is freaking awesome. Look, the cat smacks the freaking burglar. Boom. That, come on now. I don't know how, I don't understand. Come on. How do you hate this game? How do you not, even the cat's like, yo, let's go. Come on now. That's what got me, bro. That's what got me. That was freaking awesome. That was freaking awesome, man. That was freaking awesome. The cat.